back. Wrong microphone. Daily Show 1040. We are wrapping up the week. In front of the show, Ted Cook.
You got a little warm in here today.
Oh my God! I thank you. They thought I was playing with them. It is at least 75 degrees to 80 down
I thought you were trying to like get ready for your, like you're trying to get the stamina going.
No,
and
so what's crazy is I'm getting ready to. I'll figure some stuff out next week for that, and it's going to be a really big deal. But I do have my workout routine ready to go.
Okay.
I'm bringing out the old Rhodes Wrestling Academy for playbook, and I am going to hope to deer. What I'm going to do, Ted. This is breaking the fourth wall. I'm going to get in trouble. I'm going to leave a vape or two underneath the ring.
Oh, Jesus.
Like an oxygen tank. So that way, whenever I get hit to the floor, at least I can roll underneath the ring and hit my vape and get
get back out there.
Get my oxygen levels.
I mean, I'm usually in front row. I mean, I could get the water ready for you.
Just hand me the vape.
Just the vape, like, there you go.
Need the oxygen.
Need that transfusion. Because you know, El Mexicano or whatever, Magnifico is probably gonna put it on you a few times.
I think that I'm gonna get some licks for sure. We'll talk about this next week. That's a teaser. Oh man, I'm telling you what, they aren't ready for them. That's all I'm saying.
Ready for the dick, huh?
That's right. Dick Douglas making a potential return. Potential. Very potential. With that, Spade Driver Services. You were on the show talking about wrestling the other day, and this is how it led to me getting back into the ring. So Ted is to blame for all of this.
You're right,
Jacqueline.
You're welcome.
Just in case my wife is wondering why this is all.
Well,
happening.
I mean, this is going to bring a lot of fans. They probably want to see you kind of get a little whipped a little bit.
They're going to. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna make me feel so bad because they're gonna be like, man, tickets are flying off the shelves for
just to see you. Well, I've already got mine, so you're already go.
So, but you were talking about this driver service, and it's a great point because there's not a lot of Ubers that are around, not a lot of like big companies that are on the app. So to have something that's a consistent presence to the airport and to really just various spots around the area, man, this is really cool. What led to this idea?
So I actually love to drive. Love it.
Really?
I love driving. I've driven through like almost 40 states now.
No kidding?
Yeah.
Wow.
So when I go on vacation, I don't fly. I drive.
No.
I've driven to Vegas. I've driven to Florida. I've driven all the way down to Key Largo. So I've been everywhere.
Wow.
But no, I was, it actually, so it kind of like kicked me in the ass to get me into it. Back in 2023, I had probably one of the worst years ever. My ex-wife left me. 5 months later, my dad passed. And then the job I was at the morning after my father's funeral, they fired me, saying I wasn't focused. I'm like, well, I wonder why. Let's just be honest. I wonder why. So obviously I had to think of something quick to get money coming in. So I jumped on Uber and Lyft. My buddy said, hey, just do this. And I'm like, obviously I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
Yeah.
And so I'm driving in North St. Louis just in the middle of the night trying to make money.
Yeah, you got to.
So I finally figured it out that the money was pretty much in the airport runs.
Yep.
And so that's what I was doing. I was just sitting at the airport all day. And I'm like, you know what? I stopped doing Uber and Lyft because I feel like they're not paying the drivers like they should and charging the customers outrageous.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
So I started working for another lady who I kind of do, and she has her own little service. And it kind of like, you know what? I kind of want to do it on myself, on my own. So I'm kind of like expanding out here to like Alton, Godfrey. I want to try to get all the way up to Jerseyville and Litchfield and go from there.
What's really cool, and you know, just specifically speaking when it comes to the airport, you know, so the rates are right here on your Facebook page, Spade Driver Services. You guys can find that on Facebook. You can see this graph, and that's really just this is all airport pricing. So if you're in Madison, the northern part or the southern part, kind of split. They're just like all these, but they're great rates because by the time you look at one of the rideshare apps, it's more than that.
And then parking. Just for example, parking at the airport, you got to pay for that too. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to give you front door service. I'm like literally right to the front door.
Yeah.
I'll pick you up right at the front door.
Well, and too, it's great because I'm sure, I don't know what I don't want to put this out there for you, but I'm thinking for folks that have those, I'm a late flyer. I like to be there late. I like to get up super duper early and I want to be out there because I am not going to be caught at an airport at noon.
All hours are fine.
Fantastic.
There's been a couple of times that I've was supposed to pick somebody up at like 9:30 at night and they got delayed till like 2 a.m. And I'm like, look, dude, I'll be there. Don't worry about it. I'll be there.
Well, and now how much notice do you need?
It really just depends. I mean, like, obviously, if it's the airport, you're going to give me some kind of a notice. I mean, if you need something around town, just text me, whatever, and I'll tell you that I'm ready. I can do it or I can't.
Yeah.
I mean.
Well, and now, so that's where I wanted to ask you too, because you have your airport pricing, but you're also saying now it's cool, like, hey, we got to get to,
right.
We have a trivia night or whatever, and we don't want to drive.
I got you. We'll fix the price.
That's cool.
Absolutely. Man. We'll like negotiate. I'm not set on those prices. I actually got a neighbor that he'll see me pull up and he'll just text me like, hey, I need to go to Chesterfield.
Yeah.
How much? I'm like, $70. Let's go.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay.
That's awesome.
I mean, it's literally, I'm ready to go.
Well, and like I said, the Spade Driver Services Facebook page, right here, you can see that on your screen.
That's actually my car too.
Is it really?
Well, we put the logo, just kind of like AI'd it on there, but yeah, that's actually the same car I drive.
Oh, hey, at least, that's a good thing. How many times you get in some of these ride shares and the vehicle is like
totally like,
and sometimes it doesn't matter. But
it doesn't.
But if you're going to like an event or you're going,
you know what you're looking for.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you got a lot of people out there.
Yeah, 100%. And with that though, it's really cool to have you being able to provide this. Like now, Busch Stadium, would you do those runs?
I'm actually doing one tonight, actually.
Great. That's
so
awesome.
That just tells you. I will park. I literally drop them right at the front gate, and then when they come out, obviously some of the roads are closed, so I try to get as close as I can.
Fantastic.
So,
oh yeah, with that sinkhole, I'm sure that disrupted.
Yeah, jeez, let's not talk about that.
So, going forward, what are your hopes with the business?
I mean, honestly, I have people that are ready to kind of like help me out when I kind of get overbooked. So, I mean, obviously, I want to get to a spot where I don't have to do as many rides all the time and expand.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but it's got to start somewhere. We got to start here local, where there's no Ubers,
right?
Or they charge outrageous.
Yeah. Well, and too, you're just a constant, like you said, constant presence. You have to worry about the influx of pricing too much. Now, with that, the phone number 618-917-1384. That's 618-917-1384. Spade Driver Services on Facebook. And really, just as you're getting going, what have you learned so far?
It's rough. Yeah. Let's be honest. Yeah. I'm still. It's rough, kind of getting this going, but I know there's people out there. I mean, I've had some people, a couple people like ask me about it, and they're like, "Okay, well, we got rides later on." I'm like, "Oh, okay, why don't you just book it now? Let's go."
Yeah.
And just get it out of the way. But I am going to run a promo.
Oh, there you go.
So we're gonna. If you hear about my services through this podcast, and you let me know, and you're going to the airport, and you book a round trip, I'm going to take $20 off.
Fantastic.
So.
So if you watch this and you call Ted and say, hey, I got to go to the airport, 618-917-1384, 618-917-1384. Get a hold of Ted and say you watched the interview, $20 off. And if you're in Madison County, let me do the math real quick. That's going to take you down to $40. But
right,
I do want to say something, though, for not just for you, Ted, but any potential drivers that you do have. You got to make sure you have some tip money because gratuity is great for those drivers.
It absolutely is because, I mean...
I always make sure you can I've heard some of these horror stories though from not just Uber but some other private ones down in Florida, and man, I can't believe I'm like, you guys are doing above and beyond service for people. It's not just
I actually speaking of the wrestling as well, I actually talked with MWC, and I'm gonna actually, whenever they have someone come in, I'm gonna take care of them for them.
That's awesome.
And they're gonna we're gonna do it. But the last event they had one come in from Vegas, and
or was that our Jerseyville one? Got Faith?
No, the Alton. Yeah. So she had to check out of their hotel at 11 o'clock. Her plane didn't leave until 10 o'clock that night.
Oh, goodness.
And she had to go to Mascoutah.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, you know what? She's never been to St. Louis. She's like, hey, can you take me to the Arch? I took her to the Arch. I took her to East St. Louis where they had a little thing where they could see the skyline.
Oh, yeah.
I took her to Forest Park. We went out to lunch. I mean, just different stuff. I'm like, I had nothing else going on. So I'm like, why not?
Make it a day for them, That's cool. Well, and really just, I think it's awesome. So with that being said, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back with Ted, chat it up a little bit more. Spade Driver Services on Facebook, 618-917-1384. More show next.
Meet the Classic Edge HDX Outdoor Wood Furnace. Best-in-class efficiency, durability, and smart technology. At Backyard Boilers, we're your trusted central boiler dealer, bringing you EPA-certified outdoor furnaces that burn up to 60% less wood. With the Firestar controller, you can monitor your system right from your phone. Built with titanium-enhanced stainless steel, these furnaces are made to last. Call Backyard Boilers in Perry, Illinois today at 217-473-7568 and make this your warmest, most efficient winter yet.
At Alton Elite Jiu-Jitsu, we help students of all ages build confidence, discipline, and real-world strength. Join a supportive community that challenges you to grow both on and off the mat. Experience the art of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with a 7-day free trial at our new location. Call 618-795-2692 or visit AltonElite.com to start your journey today. Train hard, serve others, live elite at Alton Elite Jiu-Jitsu.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
As the storm hits, your roof protects everything underneath it. Trust the storm damage and roof replacement experts, Archer Roofing and Restoration, providing free inspections, help with insurance claims, and offer financing options that make replacing your roof affordable. Proudly veteran-owned and community-focused. We're here when our neighbors need us most. Call 618-575-0016 or visit archerroof.com today.
Welcome back, Daily Show. What an interesting few minutes in this studio. My stool was on a cord, and I sat down and almost busted my head backwards. That was an interesting...
I would have had to, like...
You would have had to switch camera on.
And I probably would have had to drove you to the hospital. There's the service right there.
What's that service fee to the hospital? But we talked it all. We had United States soccer talk on. Just embarrassing performance.
It was.
Yesterday. And just wasn't good. But I do say this, optimism, because we're going to beat Bosnia like a drum.
Oh, absolutely.
And I know that, everyone's like, oh, Bosnia's pretty good.
The way they played last night, you better watch it.
Yeah, no kidding.
Right.
That's the thing. But if you want to get to St. Louis, if you want to get to the airport, if you're going to go watch the World Cup game, if you're ever so lucky to do so, call Ted and get...
you can even go even further than St. Louis.
Yeah.
If the price is right, by all means.
I like the map that you service, too, because you're not limiting anyone. Because there's so many times, especially in those rural communities, people will pay.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just they don't have the service.
Right.
So if you're in Montgomery or in Greene County, Bond, Clinton, Washington, Perry, Randolph, all the surrounding counties, you can really take part in the services.
I'll be there regardless.
I like that, man. That's really cool. And now, are you ever thinking about doing, like, if somebody needs like a scheduled type of, whether it's for business to get to and from the airport, or if it's somebody that needs to get to St. Louis, like Wash U every month at Monday at 10 o'clock. Are you ever thinking about doing like...
I can do that, yeah. Okay. I got me a little planner. I'm like, look, if that's what you want to do...
I like it.
Let me get you in.
This is really
Let me get
cool.
you in.
You can find...
if you want to even go to Louisville, Kentucky, if the price is right, I will take you.
I like that. Well, and you have we were talking about earlier, just a great vehicle too, good looking, and really gonna...
It's nice and comfortable.
Yeah, it's it's comfortable, and it's not gonna, you aren't gonna wonder who sat there before you.
Right, and not like your couch.
Oh, man, that's bad. That is one of... I will, as long as I have a career in media, I think that will be my story.
Well,
I don't know.
I think you need to take a little break. This
Yeah.
coming up here.